let's move on to Wombat's fortnightly news.
And I guess this.
Oh, hold on, I got that shit. Hold on, I got that shit.
News.
I got that shit. Hold on. I just had to move a little. Told you my shoulder hurts. Takes a while to get over there. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you didn't put anything on here. I should change this section to call it Cheapy's Wombat's fortnightly news. You know how like when Ruth bought Chris's steakhouse?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's the type of situation we're at.
I was going to add these things, and then you did. What am I going to do? Have them add them twice?
Yes.
Seriously.
More depth, perhaps.
Have you ever eaten an ass? Because I have one for you.
No, thanks.
Okay.
No, I mean, no comment. I mean,
no comment. That's even better. That's a good answer. Yeah, so they added this Time magazine in conjunction with Fortnite, the game, added a Martin Luther King Jr. March on Washington simulation.
So I think that's actually like a great idea in concept. Right?
I did it.
Okay, go on. What was it like?
It was surprisingly well done.
I'm sure because you have to tread lightly when you're doing something like that. But when you checked it out, was that before or after they banned the dancing?
It was after they banned the emotes.
How the fuck did they not ban the emotes before they launched that? I mean,
is it misguided? Yes. Is it the kind of honestly, even with it there, it's the kind of thing where you wouldn't notice it really because you're not in there with like 100 people.
How many do you need doing the floss before it's like inappropriate? During I Have a Dream.
It's because you have the whole mall in Washington, D.C. So chances are you probably wouldn't even really notice. So, but yes, is it a bad idea? Yes. Did they disable it? Yes.
Yes. Okay,
so it is what it is. But there was something wrong and they fixed it.
Right. They should have known. But I just assumed that was turned off. And then I saw the video of the people. I'm like, what? So yeah, I like that. And I also noticed there was a big Time magazine logo.
Were the guns turned off?
Yes. There's no guns, obviously.
Yeah. No guns, no building.
What is...
all you could do is walk around and listen to, they had the actual speech, Martin Luther King, the recorded speech, the I Have a Dream speech that he gave on the steps. And it's just, they show that on a big screen. And if you stand there and listen to the whole speech, you got a free Fortnite spray.
Free MLK
so it actually
skin.
incentivized people to listen to the entire I Have a Dream speech, which I know sounds crass when you say it out loud, but if it got a handful of kids,
I think it's fine
to actually listen to a speech by Dr. Martin Luther King, the most famous speech that most people have probably never heard the entire 20-minute speech, then I'm going to say more power to him because I actually think the ends justify the means here.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea too. I agree. And if they just had turned the dancing off from the start,
it would have been fine.
Can you like jump around and stuff?
Yeah, they actually had like
I just picture people like just trying to jump on other people's heads and stuff.
No, it wasn't like that at all.
Everybody just jumping around like you do in Fortnite.
They had little like pavilions that you could go to where you could like push a button and you could like think like the museum in Captain America. Yeah. You know when he goes to the museum and he pushes the button. Gary,
I remember that part of the Avengers. Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but Martin Luther King and like a little quiz, and it was cute.
Okay, it's
I
like the idea.
The
thought, but I also hate the thought at the same time. Like it just feels.
We live in a world right now where teaching this stuff in schools is getting more and more controversial.
Yeah.
So if the only way to teach it to America's youth is by including it in Fortnite, then that's what we should do.
Hey, now,
and I stand by that.
I agree.
Yes. And we also have some breaking Fortnite news from Darkness in the chat. The Fortnite live event is going to be Sunday, September 12th at 4 p.m.
What does that mean?
That means that you have to get onto Fortnite September 12th, probably around 3 p.m. to save your spot in line to watch the end of the season live event. So
no
the new
MLK
season's
in
going to
that.
start. No. And then the new season's going to start on Monday the 13th, I guess.
Okay.
So I'm excited. Only 1 week left of this season. it's been a good season. Curious to see how they, if and how they top it. They also added Will Smith to Fortnite since we last spoke.
Sure.
Everyone wants to play the game as Will Smith,
The actor,
the actor. Yes. Mhm.
not one of his characters.
Yeah, it's his character from Bad Boys.
Oh,
I don't know his name.
Mike.
Will Smith.
Mike.
Yeah.
Isn't it Mike?
Mike. It is Mike.
Yeah.
I believe it. Yep. So, Mike.
Are we gonna get other Will Smiths?
I don't know. I mean, it does open the door for more Will Smiths.
Did we not get any Martin Lawrences?
There was no Martin Lawrence.
He got
Nope.
canceled a long time ago.
Yeah.
He was like one of the first people to get canceled, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Isn't that true?
Didn't they make another Bad Boys?
Well,
after that,
wasn't
though?
he like physically abusive to Gina or something
He had
like
a lot
that?
of issues
That was the
Yeah.
whole show, wasn't it?
Yeah, but like behind the scenes
in real life.
Oh, like not. It wasn't a funny part of the bit.
Right.
No.
He's throwing stuff, I think.
Oh,
So
that's. But then they made another Bad Boys after that.
yes, but that didn't have Gina in it.
But that doesn't seem like that's
I know.
Eventually. Yeah. Eventually people forget. And you
Mhm.
can be uncanceled like Mel Gibson.
Right. Who it has not been in Fortnite yet.
No. Not too late. One thing that we missed while we were off was Gamescom opening, whatever. Gamescom, I guess the whole fucking thing we missed, right?
Well, they had, and I'm kind of glad we missed it because since then, the big game that I'm interested in, of course, is the big announcement of Marvel's Midnight Suns.
Okay.
Midnight Suns. And at Gamescom, they only showed like the CGI trailer, which is whelming because it's like, oh, new game, Marvel game. I'm interested, but they don't show you anything.
Right.
Since then, they've had the gameplay trailer.
Oh,
So at least now I know what the game is.
yes. How's that look?
I'm going to be cautiously optimistic. I'm excited for it, but I'm also hesitant because I've been let down by these things before.
Seems like it has the potential to be really good, though.
Yes, if for those who don't know, this is a Marvel game being made by 2K by Firaxis.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm
Like the
pronouncing
second
it.
one, but that's good. They make XCOM, right?
They make XCOM, and this is basically Marvel XCOM.
That's good. That works. It should work
Mhm.
well.
It uses a card-based system for your moves. It looks like it has a really good roster of characters, like from the get-go.
I mean, it should have everybody, right? Like,
It has a lot, It
It
has
has a
your
lot.
Captain Americas and your Iron Mans and your Spider-Mans.
how many?
and
Have they said how many we're getting?
They
Like, that
didn't. It also
matters.
has like your Blades and your Wolverines and your, they keep saying it's like, oh, it has characters from. They also have some of the Runaways in it, which is sort of an interesting pull because you don't really see them in other mediums too all that often.
Right.
So yeah,
All right.
I
We'll
mean,
see. That's not
I'd
coming
like-
out this year, is it?
it comes out March.
Okay.
So, which is not that far away.
Right.
But like I said, I'm cautiously optimistic. I was, I've been burned by Marvel games before.
Yeah. Like a lot,
Like a lot.
but not. Yeah.
Not that much.
Not that much. Not that
You
many.
you still played them all.
Yeah.
I did. Well, that's just it. It's like I still want to play it. I just wanted to. It's like I want the Marvel game.
Did you
to come out.
play through all the Black Panther stuff?
I didn't. I got to the boss fight at the very, very end. I know it's the last thing to do.
Is that
And
Claw
It's Claw, but it's like
the third
weird.
time you fought him?
Yeah, and they made it like weirdly difficult. And I died, and they started me back way further back than I wanted to be started back. And I was
Shipwreck
like,
could just fill in the blanks for this whole thing. You could have just said, and then I got to the boss, and Shipwreck would be like, it was too hard. And then
"Mhm."
textbook, very textbook. Yeah.
And I was like, screw this. This isn't fun anymore. So I stopped.
Right. Yikes.
Maybe one day I'll go back and defeat Claw. I went on vacation instead. So
That's what he was counting on.
yeah.
Also, during Gamescom, we saw the Saints Row, the announcement of the new Saints Row reboot,
Mhm.
which
And again, all we've seen so far is the CGI trailer. So
they showed a little more gameplay after, just like they did with the
Okay.
the other game you were talking about. And the initial response that I saw, like on Twitter, people were sort of like hesitant to sort of embrace the new setting and people are worried that it's not going to be irreverent enough, I feel. And they were pretty much bashing it straight up. But who knows?
It can't really bash something that doesn't exist yet. Nor can you be too excited.
They love it.
I know they were. I'm saying they shouldn't be. Is that better? They shouldn't.
It's coming out in February.
That's crazy.
Doesn't seem that
really?
far.
I can't believe it is.
I know, right?
That doesn't seem possible.
Right.
Are they sure on that?
It says February 25th. I don't feel bad now that they didn't call me.
Isn't that when Horizon's coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this will be out on Xbox.
Yep.
And yeah. I don't know. I think it still looks good.
When does Forza come out?
November?
Yeah. When does part of Halo come out?
December.
Okay.
You were not quite right about what they cut?
No, I wasn't quite right, but I also wasn't 100% wrong. Like I was in the zone, and
you were they weren't going to have a full game, but you were wrong about it not having a campaign. And
actually, they still have not said the campaign is going to be out in December yet.
What are we talking about? Sorry.
Halo. They have not said the campaign's going to be out in December.
They said no co-op.
They said no co-op.
Right.
There's the campaign. The campaign's going to be out in December.
I don't know. All I know is
you're like saying they haven't confirmed that you can hit the A button.
If you pre-install the game on your Xbox, which you can do right now.
Why would you?
It doesn't pre-install the whole game. It only pre-installs.
Why would you do anything with it right now? It's not till December.
Let me finish my sentence.
Okay.
The only thing it pre-installs though is the online.
Why would you do anything?
I'm just saying.
He's investigating.
I was saying there is no campaign on the Xbox yet. Only the online multiplayer.
But you can't do anything with it.
I know. It
There's
just
nothing.
sits there. I get a nice little square.
You've done nothing but take up room on your hard drive.
Yeah.
I think we both talked about this a couple of weeks ago, and we both said that, hey, what if they just don't announce that there's no campaign at launch? And then like 2 weeks later, they said no co-op campaign at launch.
No co-op and no like.
It's too embarrassing. They can't have no campaign at launch. I think
they're gonna. I'm still saying it's a possibility. I'm saying campaign is still not ready to go yet.
That's possible.
They're gonna
That's
try.
possible, but they're still gonna. It's got to. It's just too. It's too. The optics are very bad. If the can't,
I know the optics are
out.
Bad. I didn't say that either. I agree with everything you said.
Right. They're pushing that shit out the door no matter what. It maybe, it may not work. You may not be able to
I'm just saying I don't think it's a done deal that it's going to be.
I'll say
that
they're putting campaign out. They won't.
Campaign will be out, but it doesn't mean campaign's going to be ready. How about that?
Yeah.
What does that mean anymore?
Yeah, that's true. It's like you're going to walk out and Master Chief's going to like have one arm.
That's all he needs.
Right.
He's gonna clip.
He could dual wield with one arm.
You're gonna be it's gonna be like a thing. If you lean like half an inch to the right, you'll clip through the whole world, and you'll just says, "Congratulations, you beat Halo."
Right. The campaign is 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
What else did they show at Gamescom? I actually live streamed or co-streamed that Jeff Keighley special. It was long. It was a little longer than it needed to be, but it was pretty entertaining. I thought there was a lot of good stuff. Horizon we talked about, the this like Korean game that looks like Pokemon but with like skateboarding and like jetpacks and shit looked actually really good, even though the trailer was like 5 minutes. What was that called? Dokev or something.
Dokev, yeah.
Bad name, I feel like also, but it looks like, I don't know, it looked really cool. It looked like if this is a Pokemon like collecting game and it's free to play, it's going to make a lot of money. That was my initial impression. But I don't think we actually know what it is. Sifu looked really good, and that's coming out in also February, end of February.
There's a lot of people. I don't trust that February time frame for most things.
It's like a placeholder.
It's a placeholder for, hey, we didn't hit holiday, so we got to hit that first quarter February date. And now that Horizon has come up and said, nope, that's our date there in February.
And Saints Row.
Well, Now that Horizon has come and said that, and it's like, hey, pre-orders are open. Here's our 5 different versions of the game that you can buy. Like that's the one. It's like, yep, that's coming in February, guys.
Yeah. Definitely. What else we got here? Where are we?
I think we might be up to Quest Corner.
Oh no,
Yeah, we are.
We're through all the Gamescom stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
I think you're the only one who watched it.
It was fun. I had a good time.
I was at Dutch
co-streaming that.
Wonderland. I was on a roller coaster.
I made like a Jeff Keighley Toasty channel reward. So when people push the button in chat, Jeff Keighley's head pops out like Toasty. And then I would say Toasty because I didn't have time.
You didn't say Keely.
I know Keighley. I said Keighley. Yeah, I said Keighley. But I had to do that manually because I didn't have time to actually. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I made a sample actually. Do I still have that?
Yes, I'm sure you do. Do you have a sample of the sample?
Nope, that's that. Nope, that's that.
Hey now.
Nope, that's Hey Now. Nope, I don't have it.
Oh well.
Sorry.